Hello everyone. Today we are going to study the chapter Major Landforms of the Earth from Geography class 6. You must have noticed that the surface of the earth is not the same everywhere. As you can see in this picture, the earth has an infinite variety of landforms. Some part of the lithosphere may be uneven and some are flat. These landforms are a result of two processes. You will be amazed to know that the ground you are standing on is slowly moving. Within the earth, a continuous movement is taking place. The first or the internal process leads to the upliftment and sinking of the earth's surface at several places. The second or the external process is the continuous wearing down and rebuilding of the land surface. The wearing away of the earth's surface is called erosion. The surface is being lowered by the process of erosion and rebuilt by the process of deposition. These two processes are carried out by running water, ice, wind. Broadly, we can group different landforms depending on the elevation and slope as mountains, plateaus, and plains. Let's start with mountains. A mountain is a natural elevation of the earth's surface. The mountains may have a small summit and broad base. It is considerably higher than the surrounding area. Some mountains are even higher than the clouds. As you go higher, the climate becomes colder. In some mountains, there are permanently frozen rivers of ice. They are called glaciers. There are some mountains you cannot see as they are under the sea. Because of harsh climate, less people live in the mountain areas. Since the slopes are steep, less land is available for farming. Mountains may be arranged in the line which is known as range. Many mountain systems consist of series of parallel ranges extending over hundreds of kilometers. The Himalayas, the Alps, and the Andes are mountain ranges of Asia, Europe, and South America respectively. Mountains are vary in their heights and shapes. There are four types of mountains. These are fold mountains, block mountains, volcanic mountains, and dome mountains. Let's start with fold mountains. The Himalayan mountains and the Alps are young fold mountains with rugged relief and high conical peaks. The Aravalli Range in India is one of the oldest fold mountain system in the world. The range has considerably worn down due to the processes of erosion. The Appalachian in North America and the Ural Mountains in Russia have rounded features and low elevation. They are very old fold mountains. Next type of mountain is block mountains. Block mountains are created when large areas are broken and displaced vertically. The uplifted blocks are termed as horsts and the lowered blocks are called graben. The Rhine Valley and the Vosges Mountains in Europe are examples of such mountain systems. Let's move to the next type of mountain, that is volcanic mountains. Volcanic mountains are formed due to volcanic activities. Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa and Mount Fusiyama in Japan are examples of such mountains. Next type of mountain is dome mountains. Dome mountains are forming from rising magma that pushed the overlying rocks layers upward to form a dome shape without the magma breaking through the surface. These mountains should be referred to as just dome shaped mountains. Mountains are very useful. The mountains are storehouse of water. Many rivers have their source in the glacier in the mountains. Reservoirs are made and the water is harnessed for the use of people. Water from the mountains is also used for irrigation and generation of hydroelectricity. The river valleys and the terraces are ideal for cultivation of crops. Mountains have a rich variety of flora and fauna. The forests provide fuel, fodder, shelter, and other products like gum, resins, etc. Mountains provide an idyllic site for tourists. They visit the mountains for their scenic beauty. Several sports like paragliding, hang gliding, river rafting, and skiing are popular in mountains. Another type of landform is plateaus. A plateau is an elevated flat land. It is a flat top tableland standing above the surrounding areas, as you can see in this picture. A plateau maybe have one or more sides with steep slopes. The height of the plateau often varies from few hundred meters to several thousand meters. Plateaus, like mountains, may be young or old. The Deccan Plateau in India is one of the oldest plateaus. The East African Plateau in Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, and the Western Plateau of Australia are other examples. The Tibetan Plateau is the highest plateau in the world with height of 4,000 to 6,000 meters above the mean sea level. Plateaus are very useful because they are rich in mineral deposits. As a result, many of the mining areas in the world are located in the plateau areas. The African plateau is famous for gold and diamond mining. In India, huge reserves of iron, coal, and manganese are found in the Chota Nagpur plateau. In the plateau areas, there may be several waterfalls as the rivers falls from a great height. In India, the Handru falls in the Chota Nagpur plateau on the river Subarnaka and the Jog falls in the Karnataka are examples of such waterfalls. The lava plateaus are rich in black soil that are fertile and good for cultivation. Many plateaus have scenic spot and are of great attraction for tourists. Another type of landforms are plains. Plains are large stretches of flat land. They are generally not more than 200 meters above mean sea level. Some plains are extremely level, others may be slightly rolling and undulating. Most of the plains are formed by river and their tributaries. The rivers flow down to the slopes of mountains and erode them. They carry forward the eroded material, then they deposit their loads consisting of stone, sand, and sit along the course and in their valleys. It is from these deposits that plains are formed. Generally, plains are very fertile. Construction of transport network is easily over there. Thus, these plains are very thickly populated regions of the world. Some of the largest plains made by river are found in Asia and North America. For example, in Asia, these plains are formed by Ganga and Brahmaputra in India and Yangtze in China. Plains are most useful areas for human habitation. There is great concentration of people as more flat land is available for building houses as well as for cultivation. Because of the fertile soil, the land is highly productive for cultivation. In India too, the Indo-Gangetic plains are most densely populated regions of the country. Another point is landforms and the people. Humans have been living on different kind of landforms in different ways. Life is difficult in mountainous areas. Plains provide much better conditions. It is easy to grow crops, build a house or road in plain than a mountain. Sometimes natural calamities such as earthquake, volcanic eruption, storms and flood cause widespread destruction. Huge loss of life and property take place. By creative awareness about such incidents, we may lower the risks. You may find out from your own surrounding in how many ways we use the land and water. Quite often we use the land and water in wasteful manner. For example, constructing house on a fertile lands. Similarly, we throw garbage on land or water, making them dirty. We should avoid using such important gifts of nature in careless manner. The available land is not only for our use, it is our duty to leave the earth a better place for future generations as well. That's all for the chapter. Keep learning, stay safe.